they'll come in when they introduce themselves. I pastored one of the largest churches, and and they'll do it that way. So it's sort of, you can look at it either way.
I like looking at in my hometown. I have an affinity to working with mentoring ministers and working, and in our small town, probably the same in yours, the upcoming or the new, because there's a new church starting like every 6 minutes. So in our town, I'm telling those who then might have some success, whatever that means, like they got a regular following, and they got, to like slow down. I know you want to go out and get a building, but you got 100 people, and that's good. You got 100 people, but when you get the building,
it's a whole new
now you're gonna be paying mortgage, insurance, and you're doing all right now. But the pressure of the perception is so much on them to move so fast, to feel to qualify themselves, to validate, and to be, all that pressure. So it takes away where they have something really good. They got people meeting in the Y. They're coming regular, even from out of town. They're coming, but this pressure to feel like we're I gotta have a building to be validated and all this other kind of thing. Yeah. And it's a real trick of the enemy that we put ourselves
that's
under.
Very true.
And,
they expect to be somewhere in 3 to 5 years, and it's like it doesn't work.
And because we're looking at other, TV has given a platform for larger ministries, and so you kind of, you don't say it, but you're measuring yourself with that as you come up, and you're looking, and you don't really know, and to just have the accomplishment of having 75 people or 100 people coming on a regular, consistent basis, giving and learning and praying together
and growing
is quite successful in itself, but you still want to go out and achieve other kinds of things. That's something I'm encouraging young pastors, like, just if you're in the hotel, stay there. If you're in the Y, stay there. You're still all right. People who you want to come will still come, or use somebody else's building when you're bringing in an out of town guest. It's okay, and the people that's coming to your church, they believe in you, they're following you. You got something. Don't get it twisted with all of the other glitz and glamour and stuff.
I think that also what adds to that pressure, you have examples of really anomalies, and you have categories now. The fastest growing church in the Midwest, the fastest growing church on the East Coast, and you have this example of a church that started and then bam, in 6 months, 200, in a year, 1,000, and so now you say, oh wow, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I started church 5 years ago, and I am here, but I just saw on TV, I read in Charisma magazine, the fastest growing church on the West Coast, and they, in 2 years, they have 1,500 members. So now it's like, okay, that is now supposed to be the norm, but it's not. It's not the norm. It is not the norm. It is an anomaly, and it's not going to be what happens the majority of the time. But that is now added pressure because now we have categories. So the fast growing, and it always amazes me how you can have several churches that are being the fastest growing church. I read one week, this one is the fastest growing. Now this week, the fastest growing. So okay, who decides this? And who is the authority?
What statistics are they using?
Right.
One of the things that really amazes me is in the United States, we're quick to say the fastest growing church and the fastest growing that. But do you know that in Japan and in China, that's the fastest growing Christian community? So what happened to conversion? When does that become a part of the scenario?
Well, I think it might be taken for granted that it's a growing church that you're growing Christians. So.
Well, you could just be
stealing numbers.
Yeah, the old saying is that you might not be growing, you might just be swelling.
Yeah.
There's a difference, because when something swells, there's a problem.
Oh my.
There's pain, there's disease, there's all that.
Infection.
Yeah.